Welcome to Big Talk with Dr. Linda, a podcast dedicated to helping women of color connect with their Black inner goddess. I'm your host, Dr. Linda Thompson, former university professor, a licensed nutritionist, Reiki master, certified breathologist, and lifelong spiritual seeker. Welcome to the inaugural podcast of Big Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Linda Thompson. There is a goddess sleeping in all women. This podcast was created to awaken the goddess in you. Once that goddess is woke, you come into your full power as a woman. For many, many years, I had been out of touch with my inner goddess. To be honest, I didn't even realize she existed. Someone out of the blue called me a goddess, and for some reason, it turned on a light bulb. I immediately started my journey to connect with my Black inner goddess. I learned a lot about myself and how self-criticism, shame, and overall lack of self-love kept me from moving fully into my divine feminine. Hopefully, this podcast will help you uncover the joy of rediscovering the goddess within. Today's podcast introduces the concept of the divine feminine and what it means to be a goddess. Before I dive in, be sure to hit the subscribe button to get an update on full future episodes. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt a bit of dissatisfaction, you're not alone. So many of us, especially African American women, carry around a suitcase filled with expectations. Expectations coming from family, society, culture, and of course, much expectation from ourselves. We come with expectations about how we should look, how we should act, how our place in the world. This has affected our ability to tap into our big, again, our Black inner goddess. Before going any further, I feel the need to define the major concepts of the podcast. I'll start with divine feminine. For the purposes of this podcast, the divine feminine refers to the spiritual feminine energy in all humans, regardless of gender. But Big Talk will focus on cultivating its expression in females. The divine female embodies nurturing, intuition, creation, compassion, sensitivity, sensuality, and connection with Mother Earth. It has a complement. It is a complement and balance to the divine masculine. Males naturally gravitate toward the divine feminine as they intuitively seek the nurturing and the wisdom from our feminine energy. However, they are so desensitized as to what they truly feel and what they need that the majority are focused mainly on our sensuality, which translates into sex. We as women know that, and we play into it. We strive to look sexy and desirable, which has fostered some of us to alter our body to conform to a look that we feel is more attractive to men. It is important to understand that all of us contain both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We are constantly seeking balance of those aspects from within ourselves and outside of ourselves. More on that in a later podcast. Now on to describing what is meant by our inner goddess. For the intention of Big Talk, our inner goddess is viewed as an outgrowth from our divine feminine. It exemplifies a woman's inherent self-worth and unlimited potential. A woman that expresses her inner goddess is a woman that is fully connected with her divine feminine. As a result, she is tapped into her intuition, in touch with her sexuality, and in touch with her sexuality without shame, and has a deep understanding of its power. As a goddess, she is aware that she embodies the nurturing and creativity of Mother Earth and exudes wisdom and power. Wow, that sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Well, in actuality, we are already imbued with an inner goddess. She just has a lot of baggage dumped on her and needs some help in clearing it out. Big Talk has been designed to give guidance on how to clear out accumulated baggage, to expose the inner goddess that has been crying to come to the forefront. Baggage can come from experiences in this life, as well as ancestral and past traumas. We are born with residual post slavery trauma as African American, trauma from our birth mother and other ancestors that we carry in our DNA. Everything we experience on a mental, emotional level, we perceive as what we perceive as both positive and negative and in between affect us on the physical level. As someone once said, our issues are in our tissues. As a healer, as well as working with myself, I have researched and observed that all ailments, for example, knee problems, throat issues, digestive issues, cancers, and a host of others, originate in our thoughts and feelings. Future podcasts will explore these themes more fully. For now, try this exercise with me. Think of something that is really stressful to you for a minute. Really focus your attention on it. Yeah, something that's really stressful. And think about it. Just for a little bit, just get into it. Notice how you are feeling while you are thinking about it and where it shows up in the body. Okay. All right, enough of that. Now release that thought and think about something that brings you joy or makes you happy or peaceful. Notice how your body feels. Get up all in that feeling. Marinate in it for a minute. Most of you may have experienced some discomfort in a specific place in the body when you were into a stressful thought. Conversely, now that you've moved into a happier thought, you may have felt more relaxed and comfortable. So this exercise hopefully has helped to illustrate the impact of our thoughts on our bodies. I'm going to highlight some future big talk topics that can support you on your goddess journey. The next episode is entitled Big Disconnect and explores factors that have contributed to our inability to totally love and embrace ourselves, our body. Big Body Love describes that to become a true goddess, we have to love all of our bodies. We have to. This episode discusses reasons why we don't love our body and the long-term effect of self-criticism. It also suggests techniques to use on the journey of self-love. Big Womb Space Healing is an episode that will explore traumas and other experiences, including ancestral trauma, that we hold in our womb space. How to begin the clearing process of accumulated energies, including those of past lovers that collected them in our womb. Yeah, they be up in there. So we got to get them out. Big Chakra Clearing focuses on opening our chakras. A chakra is an energy center. There are 7 main chakras, each corresponding to a specific area of the body. If a person does not have any blockages in the chakras, they work in unison to channel life force energy. Clearing out blocks, starting with the root chakra, can contribute to healing on a number of levels. Future podcasts will address big nutrition and health, yay, for women throughout the adult lifespan, along with age-related healthy lifestyle strategies, including hair care. Well, this is a wrap for today's podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe and drop your thoughts, questions, or experiences in the comments section. I'd really love to hear from you. I'm Dr. Linda, and this is Big Talk.